How old is that statue, man?
Fairly new, as Roman architecture goes. About 500 years old.
Damn. These people are all walking around living right here, right in the middle of thousands of years of history. I mean, their own history.
That's what makes them different. By the way, how are all my black countrymen? Haven't been home 4 years.
Like I left them, I guess. White folks still leaving. Average black cat just struggling to survive, putting one day after another, wondering why sometimes. 9/11 black leaders, all leading each other through changes mostly. Preachers still preaching. Negro intellectuals being paid to say how untogether niggas are. Everybody trying to get them some money. Nobody believing in nothing, except a few nuts who believe they know every damn thing. Half the niggas sitting around blaming each other, and the other half sitting around blaming Whitey. White folks still listen, still watching out the corner of their eye. Except they don't laugh much anymore. They shoot. Through it all is a streak. It's never touched. Never changes. I'm a hustler. I sold cocaine.
I didn't think you sold pencils. Maybe I ought to get back to the street. Back to the funk.
Yeah, well, I done been in the funk. I ain't never back there, not back to the funk.
Well, you know what they say. Different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, look, what time you got?
2:40.
Yeah. Well, I got about 20 minutes to meet a riding instructor who's going to teach me how to ride a horse, okay?
What, you've never done it before?
No, you're looking at a virgin, man.
Voi vuoi che io insegni un sacco di patate così? Non è possibile. Vai avanti, pensi di essere Dio, invece nient'altro di una... Ma che ne so che cos'è.
I asked for a riding instructor who could speak English.
You are not seated on a cow.
Look here, man. If you don't start walking right, I'm gonna bust you right in your mouth. Can you dig it? Okay, and you get yourself together. Get it together, baby. Get it together now. Now, avanti, motorcycle. Avanti.
Well, I see you are a horseman too. It is what I do for relaxation.
It figures. I'll be right back.
was I whom that one was following, not you. Hey, Monsieur Priest. Might we have a brief conversation?
Yeah, we sort of met at the poker game. I didn't get your name, I don't think.
Lamine Sonko, Liberation Forces of Umbia.
Umbia?
Umbia, oui. It's a small country in West Africa.
Yeah, we can meet upstairs. Come on to my place.
Merci. The last time I went riding, the horse and I were not compatible. My knee has not yet fully recovered.
Well, it ain't my knee.
So, I'm told, Monsieur Priest, that Americans come directly to the point. So, I represent those of my countrymen who are struggling to free Umbia from the yoke of colonialism.
Groovy.
If our struggle is to succeed, even for it to continue, we must have guns fast.
Yeah, right on. Look, pull my coat to one thing, man. What you telling me all this for?
The colonials hire mercenaries who will stop at nothing. Only recently they have ambushed and stolen a vital shipment of guns. I had hoped this would be of some interest to you. By coincidence, your poker host, Monsieur Matty Smith, deals in guns.
Then why don't you go lay this rap on him?
Because he requires cash money. And our liberation campaign has almost no money left.
Ain't it always the way?
That is none of the usual kind. We do have, however, the highest quality of the gemstone diamond for which my small country is noted.
Well, groovy. Then all you got to do is sell the diamonds and get your bread, right?
Unfortunately, Monsieur Priest, it is really not quite that simple. The colonial powers resist nations seeking independence. They resist us vigorously, and they resist us economically. So, all diamonds must come under the control of the International Diamond Cartel, or they become worthless, unless someone can dispose of them at his own leisure. Now, our problems do not provide us with the luxury or the convenience of time. Therefore, I will give you a sufficient amount of gems as to be worth more than $1 million if disposed of discreetly. The weapons I must get from Monsieur Matthew Smith cost only $250,000 in cash. Now, your reputation is such that I had hoped that this...
No, look, now, no more uptight deals for me. I am retired. Can you dig where I'm coming from?
Where do you come from? Do you not realize that we are in the same battle? That we are brothers with a common stake?
Look, don't start giving me that, man. Not today, all right?
I see. I see. We, you and I, are having another tribal misunderstanding, which must urgently be overcome. The colonials on either side of the ocean are happiest when we blacks are fighting each other. It keeps our eyes distracted from their long, greedy hands.
Look, I wouldn't give a...
Give? You give? I'm not asking you to give. I'm asking you to help yourself. You symbolize those who fail to understand that revolution must be a constant condition for us. You represent the fact that there are still Africans and black Americans who yet need more dragging, more beating, more kicking until they realize that we are not free, that we are still slaves. You, monsieur, you are not free because you are the worst kind of slave. Bonjour.